Do you think someone will come and save you? I've got bad news for you if you are waiting for that. No one will come to your rescue, and no one will come to hug you or pat you on the back. The harsh truth is that you are all by yourself in this world. Other people have their own problems and things to do in their own lives. They don't know about you, and you're nothing more than a number. If you were in the dark right now, this bad news might not be what you were expecting. It could also save you. It might be what frees you from the mental chains that are holding you back. Why will this set you free? If you quit blaming other people and situations, when you stop putting things off, when you stop whining and trying to get people to feel sorry for you, when you stop waiting to be praised, when you finally stop, you'll see that no one is coming to save you. Then a beautiful thing will happen. There will be a split in the road, the turning point. You've got two choices. Choice 1. You can say, "I'm screwed," then lie down in the fetal position and cry like a baby. Choice 2. You can say, "I've had enough, and I'm going to be the baddest man on the planet." If you choose option 2 and do something about it, something even more awesome will happen. You realize how much more you can get done in life if you just shut up and get to work. Use your emotions. These feelings are strong, so use them, funnel them into your heart, and let the power flow through your veins. Allow those feelings to release you. Let it set you free to do things in your life. No matter what you need to do, just know this: you can do it. You can do it if you change the way you think and act. Your biggest enemy in life is not a force or person from the outside trying to stop you. Your most important battle is with yourself. If you're watching this right now, it's likely that you're in a tough spot. Or perhaps you are beginning something new. Or you might be taking a chance that could change your life. You might be trying to make changes in your life. No matter what, the road ahead will be hard. On this planet, we know that bad things will happen to us. We sometimes make the mistake of not being able to see the Trojan horse in ourselves. We face problems and problems we want to solve, and we look for someone or something to blame. Most of the time, we look outside of ourselves because that's where it's easiest to point the finger. The harsh truth is that your worst enemy is probably you. You already know it. You see, deep in our minds is a small, dark room full of ghosts and shadows that we would rather not look at. Things we don't want to remember. We act as if it doesn't exist. We know that room is there because we can see the door, but we're afraid to open it. So we keep it shut, and we even make sure it's locked. Then we leave and try to forget what happened. Then, at some point in our lives, we try something big. We start a business or work hard to get that big promotion. No matter what the difficult situation is, it makes you feel bad. Why does it make you feel bad? You're uneasy because whatever's in your mind's dark space wants to escape. All the ghosts and demons hiding in the darkest parts of your mind suddenly want to come out into the light. This is how the mind works. Every time you put something in that small, dark room, it will eventually come out. It will show up when you are in a tough situation or have your back against the wall. You can only run so far before the shadow catches you. You can only stop that from happening if you slow down and face it. It looks like this is going to hurt, but what else can we do? Living in fear and not doing what you want to do because you don't want to put yourself out there. Everyone on earth has or has had something that made them feel uncomfortable, something they are trying to hide. Just get over it and move on. Do whatever it takes to get your life back on track. Face it so you can go somewhere else without it following you. When you deal with this part of your life, everything changes because you are no longer tied to it. So you finally gave in to what other people wanted you to do. So you are in a tight spot. I don't know how you got here. You are stuck between a rock and a hard place, though. Life has an unflinching way of showing what's really going on. Then we take some time to figure out what's going on. Regret, anger, and feeling sorry for yourself are all common feelings. And the more you think about it, the worse your life makes you feel. You're probably wondering, how did I get here? Well, you got there because you let the outside world tell you what to do. You let everyone else tell you what to think. You let other people tell you how you should feel. You let the world teach you that what other people think is more important than what you think. You let other people decide who you are. But in reality, they don't know who you are. They don't understand what you can do. You alone know that. But what's more important is that you let the world tell you who you are as a man at a deep level. And if you let the world do this, it means only one thing. You let them put mental chains on you. You gave them permission to lock you up. You let them fill your mind with lies and false ideas about the world. But even worse, you let them get you to believe lies about yourself. And these lies gave you reasons to be afraid and lose all hope for the future. It took away the most important thing you had, your imagination. They told you to be a slave, even though you were meant to be a king. You believed them, and now you can't go anywhere. What are your plans? So here you are, face down on the ground. And here's the question. What are you going to do now that you know you are stuck? Are you still going to feel sorry for yourself? Because the truth is, no one will come to your rescue. You have to take your power back. I can't help you, and neither can your pals. All of it is up to you. How do you change your life? You take charge of that round thing on your shoulders. You need to get back in charge of your mind. You gave the world control, and now it's time to take it back. If you don't, you should leave now and go back to being average for the rest of your life. Stop waiting for other people to tell you what to think. You need to stop telling everyone about yourself. You should work on becoming the kind of man you want to be, not the kind of man people think you are. If you believe the saying, "I want to find myself," I have bad news for you. You will never find yourself. If you wait for that, you will be waiting for a very long time. You must choose who you want to be, then strive to become that person. Make a clear picture of who you want to be in your mind. Then become an artist who can make that happen. It is possible. I've done it, and so have a lot of the people I've worked with. You were born with creative skills that you haven't been using. It's time to do so. How hard will it be? No, it will not be easy. Nothing of value is easy to make. It requires self-control, consistency, and concentration. You'll have to change into someone else because you don't need to be the person you are right now. You need to make another person. You should start making yourself. You have to come up with and make that person. You have to find the right tools and make them happen. Don't forget that life is about making yourself. Putting yourself together first. Fortunately, your mind is the most powerful machine in the universe for helping you reach your goals. And you need to start taking advantage of its amazing power to build the life you were meant to live. You're the one who needs to start making yourself. It's time to get up and get to work. I want to take this moment to say that I know life is kicking you while you're down. Things seem truly hopeless, and you feel like there's no point in moving on. Just remember that through every dark night, there is a bright day after that. God will always reward those who work hard and never give up. He believes in you, just like I do. Until next time, my brothers.